motivating you to get? What's motivating you to like get
Hey,
through all the?
WWE Universe. Welcome back to All-in-One, your home for the latest WWE updates, breaking news, and epic match recaps. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. Let's jump right into it. What happened between Naomi and Nia Jax on SmackDown wasn't just another wrestling match. It was a moment that revealed deeper issues about how performers, especially women, are supported behind the scenes. While many fans tuned in expecting an intense bout between two incredible athletes, what unfolded became a reminder of the challenges that wrestlers face beyond the ring. This wasn't about blaming individuals, but about acknowledging the structures and systems that impact talent in ways viewers often don't see. Naomi, a veteran who has consistently delivered high-energy performances, found herself confronting unexpected obstacles that shaped the entire match. The incident didn't just spark discussion, it sparked reflection about how much pressure these athletes carry every time they step beyond the curtain. Naomi's WWE journey and the weight of expectations. Naomi's career has never been straightforward. She's long been celebrated for her athleticism, charisma, and ability to push boundaries in the women's division. But her path has also been filled with abrupt stops, missed chances, and storylines that didn't always highlight her true potential. Fans know the dedication she brings to every performance, and that's exactly why moments like the SmackDown match stand out. Not because she lost, but because the environment around her didn't set her up for success. A performer at her level should not have to worry about anything except giving the best match possible. Yet time after time, she finds herself navigating challenges that have nothing to do with skill or talent. A match that became more complicated than it needed to be. Her showdown with Nia Jax was supposed to be another chapter in Naomi's evolution as a competitor, a chance to showcase resilience against one of the most physically dominant athletes in the company. But instead, the match became complicated by circumstances entirely outside her control. A technical issue with her ring gear, something every athlete relies on for safety and mobility, became a distraction she never should have been forced to manage. Mid-performance equipment should enhance performance, not hinder it. Yet Naomi had to juggle competing, performing, and staying composed while dealing with something that should have been addressed long before she entered the ring. The challenge. No athlete should face in a high-pressure moment. Professional wrestlers already operate under immense pressure. They're performing live, often in front of millions, executing difficult maneuvers that require full concentration and trust in their surroundings. So when equipment fails, even minimally, it can derail the focus required for safe execution. Naomi had to navigate this issue while competing against a powerhouse like Nia Jax. That alone shifts the dynamic of any match. Equipment reliability shouldn't be a luxury. It should be an absolute standard. The fact that Naomi had to worry about something so basic during one of the most visible moments on television is what truly concerned many fans. How the distraction altered the flow of the match. The technical mishap didn't just disrupt Naomi's comfort, it altered the flow of the match entirely. When an athlete is forced to divide their focus between performance and managing a preventable gear issue, their timing, confidence, and safety all become compromised. Viewers could sense the shift, the hesitation, the mental weight placed on her shoulders. Instead of competing freely and instinctively, Naomi had to think through every movement. That's not how professional wrestling is meant to be experienced by either performer or audience. A moment like this shouldn't define the match, but unfortunately, it became an unavoidable part of it. Why this incident hit fans. So Hard fans weren't upset simply because Naomi lost. They were frustrated because the circumstances made it clear that her potential was overshadowed by something that never should have happened in the first place. Naomi has worked tirelessly for opportunities that sometimes slip through her fingers, not due to lack of talent, but due to factors she can't control. Equipment standards, preparation protocols, and performance support should all work to elevate wrestlers, not leave them vulnerable. When that doesn't happen, it feels like the system isn't doing its job, especially for performers who already have to fight twice as hard for visibility and recognition. the larger conversation about support for female wrestlers. This incident brought renewed focus to the unique pressures women in wrestling face. Their gear often requires more complex construction, more detailed fittings, and more awareness of movement. The physicality of wrestling demands equipment that moves with the athlete, not against them. Yet these concerns haven't always received the attention they deserve. While men certainly face their own gear challenges, it's undeniable that women often encounter additional hurdles related to design, comfort, and durability. This situation wasn't about blame. It was about acknowledging that improvements are both necessary and overdue. A wake-up call for quality control and preparation. Fans, wrestlers, and even analysts across the industry echoed the same sentiment. This shouldn't happen again. Better quality control, more thorough pre-match checks, and improved communication between departments could eliminate incidents like this entirely. Wrestlers already take enough risks without having to fear preventable issues. And when something as simple as equipment affects match flow or athlete confidence, it becomes clear that the backstage process needs more consistency and attention. Anything that disrupts performance, especially avoidable technical concerns, deserves urgent evaluation. Naomi's response and the strength. She continues to show. Despite everything, Naomi responded with the same professionalism she has always demonstrated. She stayed composed, finished the match, and showed resilience that many athletes would struggle to maintain under similar circumstances. Her strength in moments like this is part of why fans admire her so deeply, but admiration shouldn't be rooted in the idea that she overcomes unnecessary challenges. Instead, the goal should be creating an environment where she can simply perform without additional burdens. Resilience is admirable, but relying on it shouldn't be the expectation. Why this moment matters for the future of wrestling. This SmackDown moment isn't just a footnote in Naomi's career. It's part of a conversation the wrestling world needs to keep having. The industry has made progress, but progress doesn't mean perfection. And when a situation highlights gaps in preparation, support, or equipment reliability, it becomes an opportunity for change. Wrestlers dedicate their lives to this craft. The least the system can offer is the assurance that they'll never be put at a disadvantage due to preventable factors. Fans want better. Wrestlers deserve better. And moments like this remind us why continuing to push for improvement is so important. Moving forward with accountability and hope. The conversation that followed Naomi's match wasn't about tearing down the industry. It was about encouraging accountability and growth. When fans speak up, when performers advocate for better conditions, and when organizations listen, real progress happens. Naomi's story continues, and she remains one of the most gifted athletes in the company. But no athlete should have their performance complicated by something outside their control. With the right support, preparation, and equipment standards, moments like these can become part of the past instead of the present. And if there's one positive outcome from this situation, it's the renewed commitment from many fans and professionals to ensure that every performer, especially women, gets the support they deserve.